folks, thank you for watching this episode. Behind of me there's a huge paddy field. In front of me, or right next to me, is the new Ducati Hyperstrada, the 2013 model. So to find out more on what I'll be talking about this bike, please watch until the end of this vlog. Welcome to Malaysian Riders. Before we continue, let us explain on something. This particular review is just a quick one. This is all because we have a long line of post-production films on other bikes. So for the full review, we encourage you to check on our website. The all-new Hyperstrada was inspired by the successful model of Hypermotard. Therefore, the Hyperstrada is somewhat identical with the Motard version. In a glimpse, the Hyperstrada still is a very attractive bike, even with all its touring accessories. With the traditional Ducati rate and that minimalist Hypermotard design, this is one very good looking bike. The engine is the same 821cc 11-degree Testostrada, which produces around 110 horsepower and 65.8 pound of torque. Yes, this Hyperstrada is as wild as its Motard counterpart. The introduction of the Hyperstrada is to cater the touring needs and also with the option of a lower seat version. This was meant to give full confidence to the rider when embarking in a long distance journey fully loaded with luggage, which does mean increasing its 204 kg of wet weight. Well, the CKD version of the Hyperstrada is set to be priced from 60,000 ringgit, and that is a great offer for most Ducati motorcycle enthusiasts here in Malaysia. What I like about the Hyperstrada is how familiar it feels to ride. It is easy to handle, the bike is well balanced, and the power just felt unlimited. Due to my short period of test run, I couldn't go on to test in a much detailed way. So what I feel is what I'll tell. The dashboard is visible enough during the day, but I really hope they can include the fuel level for a touring bike the next time, because it's just essential for me to know how much fuel I have left. The other thing is, a top gear indicator would be a great introduction so that I don't have to guess whether I'm already out of gear or not. And these are just simple things from making the Hyperstrada a completely desirable Ducati to own. The standard saddlebag was just nice, not too wide and not too small to even pack my own luggage. The windscreen, however, is just too small. I'm guessing that as I'm only at 170 cm height, and I can imagine a taller rider will felt a bit of a wind blowing to the face. But then again, for taller riders, just go for the Multistrada, as the Hyperstrada is just too small for you. Riding 2-up with this bike is still easy, only the suspension might need some adjustment because there are some moments during a corner that the center stand hit the road surface a little, and that is not good. Well, to conclude this, the Hyperstrada will become a great addition to the Ducati family. Yes, it will. I honestly think that the bike felt great and it suits well to some new adventure rider, but I don't see it to be appealing to the more highly demanding, experienced adventure rider out there. But for me, it is good enough. But that doesn't change my preference of the Hypermotard rather than the Hyperstrada. That's it for now. Please apologize us for the lack of quality for this episode. Stay tuned for more in the future. Please head on to our Facebook to get more updates from us. Goodbye.